Hi everyone. For this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Umbrella offices. This area is around the halfway point in the original, and it served as a key area to the plot, and I've remained mostly faithful to its original incarnation. It presented some unique challenges in replicating, mainly in that, how do I make this place look destroyed, and how do I make the destruction look like it recently happened? Let's find out. So here we are in the original. This is the main lobby. This is where you start. As you can see, they've got piles of rubble everywhere and destruction, which I guess is a result of Ark showing up and, I don't know, either setting off some kind of bomb or maybe they tried to blow the place up themselves to hide evidence. I'm not really sure. So after that lobby area, you end up in this elevator hallway with a sealed stairwell in the center. And after heading up the elevator, you end up in another hallway that's connected to Vincent's office and the main monitoring area. First, we'll check out Vincent's office here. And there's a monitoring setup there. It's not destroyed when you first enter the room. A tyrant breaks through the wall and blows that all up. So in mine, I basically made it as though no one's entered yet. And that hallway leads also into this area, the main monitoring area. There are lots of computers and little desks everywhere. And then from there you end up in a secondary monitoring area. It's got some recording equipment. And then also it has these large supercomputers hidden away in a glass chamber. And after exiting that, you end up in another small area. That door right there leads to the hall from Vincent's office in the monitoring section. And then you've got this elevator you head down. And this area, I guess, is the security hallway. You've got a security gate you have to pass to get through into the offices. I use the card key so I don't set off the alarm. And from there you go straight into a parking garage, which they have completely open. So the parking garage actually connects to the building. Yeah, it's just your standard parking garage here. That's the path that leads you forward in the story. And they also have that gate there, so I guess there would be more parking areas as well. Alright, then we're going to jump over into the remake. So here's that main lobby. I added fire to mine just to really emphasize that things had just recently happened. And also, if you look up, you can see the destruction that actually resulted in all that rubble being on the ground. And here I take a quick peek outside, so you can see that I also added in the front of the building, so it doesn't look like you're just in a room. And here's that first hallway with the elevator. And again, I wanted to add more destruction. I wanted to emphasize that this place had recently collapsed, so you've got more destruction over there. Instead of just a message saying that the elevator doesn't work, you can actually see why it doesn't work. And I added a small little waiting area for my elevator people. After getting up the elevator, you end up in that hallway with Vincent's office and the monitoring area. We'll go into Vincent's office first, just like we did in the original. So I shut off the power in his office. Pretty sure they had the lights off in the original, but it was just a little bit well lit. So I lit the whole room with this massive window that they had in the original and sharpened up the shadows so it really looked cool. And now we're headed into the monitoring room. I raised the floor a little bit just to add some variety. As you can see, this room also has its power all shut down, probably backup generators running everything at this point. Especially way up here on the 13th floor. And now we're in that second, smaller monitoring area. And I turned the supercomputer glassed-in area into an office, just for the purpose of having a place where someone who worked up here could actually do some work. And here we are in that small area with the large gated doors and the elevators. Again, I emphasized the destruction. I had a little fire over there with that side up. And my elevator shaft is really messed up. And some more chairs for people waiting. And now we're headed down. And here we are on the ground floor again, in that security hall. This is our security gateway there. I added a small desk for security personnel to be sitting and keeping an eye on things. And if you head down the stairs, I closed off the parking garage because I thought it was a little odd that it opened straight into the office. So there is a door there now. And here we are in the parking garage. Not much has changed. I essentially just took the original and added in some other experiences I've had with parking garages and looked up some Google images to get a more accurate look. And there's the door that leads out. That'd lead to the next area I'll be working on, which is the gutter, Lot's house, and the rail car. If you guys like what you see, make sure to check out parts 6 and 7 for some more recent work I've done on this project.
Hey!
And thanks for tuning in.